baby.
Ha.
Ha. All right. Without further ado, do you remember where we left off? Because I'm not too sure if your character will.
Well, my character might be dead.
I know, dude.
Yeah. So it was a big chase scene with shadow creatures, and Bramble fell off a cliff with Morty wrapped up in her vines.
Fell off a cliff, or
was hanging off of a cliff and then let go.
and about 150-foot drop, if I'm not mistaken. Half of that is what you experience in bludgeoning damage. And there's a 50-50 chance. We're going to chalk it up to a 50-50 chance that Bramble is under Morty, meaning she collides and then Morty lands on top of her. So,
but they're in the river. So we're hoping that the river is deep enough that if he lands on top of her, it won't. Science will happen.
Have you ever hit water at a good amount of height?
Listen, just like my character, the answer to that is no. So we'll find out together.
No,
both
okay.
in and out of game.
All right. Well, I just figured, I just want to put that thing out there.
I have thrown sticks over into water from that amount, and if you think about it, that's all Bramble is, just
sticks.
a
But
compilation of sticks.
Morty is like 300 pounds, 400. Oh, no, that's right. He's like 13 feet long. So he's like 500. Hey, Beamer. He's like 500 pounds of not sticks. And by the way, I just did the math real quick with the gravitational acceleration of about 32.17 feet per second squared.
You just did the math real quick.
Yeah, from a height of about 150 feet, you're looking at about a 3.05 second fall time, reaching a velocity of 66.99 or 67 miles per hour. So,
Cool. But
yeah.
this is a fantasy world, so science doesn't matter.
Well, my point is, have you ever landed in water doing 67 miles an hour?
Listen, have you ever heard the wolf cry to a blue corn moon?
And for our metric using friends, that is to say the rest of the whole fucking world other than the United States, that'd be about 108 or so, 107, 108 kilometers per hour. So yeah, it's going to be, you haven't reached maximum velocity. That's good.
No.
But it seems like, yeah, Beamer's like, point your toes, it'll be fine.
Yeah,
You'll be just fine.
Feet first.
Yeah.
That's never hurt anybody.
There's no reason to be worried about that.
She's got a mount. She's fine. She doesn't need her legs.
All right. Well, I don't know. How about water tubing as crazy? And Beamer, of course, being Beamer, it's a mortal injury. Fucking Beamer.
I want Beamer to be my dad.
Beamer does have like all the dad jokes in it, like all the best damn dad jokes. Okay, do you have any questions or anything before we begin?
Not before, no.
No, are you sure?
Yeah, that sounds like a trick question now. I don't think so.
Beamer adds in, you'd be an only child. So, FYI.
It's fine.
All right, so I suppose we can actually begin this.
Okay.
I mean, we could, right?
Why does it sound like I'm underwater?
Oh, I'm sorry. Let me put on this music instead. Oh, it's more ambiance.
The death music. This is the character death soundtrack.
So I asked Erin before we got started, do you have another character?
Yeah, that's a negative.
Well, let's find out what happens. You were hanging onto the side of a cliff, the shadows peeking their heads out, long distorted faces with tendrils that leaked out. You immediately had cast light, you and Morty and Barbara, all clinging to a cliffside, looking straight down a 150-foot drop. Then the tendrils of shadow began to surround the radius of light, coming down even underneath you. just waiting for you to slip so they can catch you in that inky net. That's when you decided to fall, holding on to it. Well, this is where we pick up.
Whoa.
I'm just saying. When you hit, it went black. There was nothing initially. Then you opened your eyes, the entire world a blur. All you knew, it was bad. Your body completely broken. The question is whether or not you were actually alive. Can I have somebody please roll exclamation point D100. If you get 1 through 49, you land under Morty.
Gosh.
I don't know if anybody's gonna roll.
I
mean,
wouldn't
I
want to
can.
be in charge of that.
Nobody wants to do this. All right, I'll do it. I'll be the villain. Hold on. It's D percentile. You ready? I'm rolling it in chat.
I don't know what it is. I'm not in chat.
21.
Okay.
Morty lands. Oh, crazy. There's no space in between the exclamation point and the D. I'll let them roll. I much prefer if they roll and they take the blame for it. Blackjack! Let's see what happens. Oh boy. Try doing it again if you can.
That was a cool effect, by the way.
Oh yeah, you like that?
Yeah.
That's why I spent most of the pre on. Exclamation point D% or exclamation point D100, no spaces. You like the 21? What'd you roll? Go ahead and do it again. Just don't do it with any spaces, but 29.
Okay.
Morty lands on top.
Mm-hmm.
It was a crunch. So here's what's going to happen. Pathfinder 2E, fall damage. You take half the amount of the height in bludgeoning damage. That means right out of the gate, you're going to take 75 hit points of damage in one shot.
Oh my god, I'm at 1 hit point if that happens.
Then Morty lands on top of you.
Well, that's it then.
That's a 67
No.
67 mile an hour basilisk landing on top of you.
It's appropriate that it's the final 1 hit point.
All right. Come on, Steve. It is what it is.
All right. Let me get out the character sheet.
So,
oh boy.
when Morty lands on top of you, there was a sickening crunch. Lights went out. Things are dim. Let's find out how much damage was done. We're going to say it's half of that. I'll allow you a reflex save.
Okay. This all hinges on that 1 hit point. 27.
Okay. Take half of that. That's...
Why are we rolling that?
Why?
Yeah.
7.5. I want to make sure everything is done. Okay, that's good. All right. Okay. Erin.
Yeah.
It's lights out. Morty landed on top of you with a sickening crunch, and at first, when you opened your eyes up and the world was blurry and things became clear, there was a little bit of hope in your mind, like, holy shit, I can't believe it. And then the water came. There's a figure over you. You feel wet all around. It's moist. It's sappy. It's sticky. You can feel essence leaking. But when you finally open your eyes, you can see the daylight sun. You do not feel well at all. You're at 1 hit point.
Wait, what? How did that happen?
Is that what you say?
How, I mean, she'll say, how am I alive? How? Where am I?
You can feel, well, you can hear the water down by your feet. You smell what seems to be smoke. Your
Am I on
vision
fire?
is blurred. No, you take a look at yourself as best as you possibly can. But when you do go looking at your body, you can see that there are some of your own vines that have been wrapped around some of your wounds, mixed in with cloth.
That's not my cloth.
Every time you move, there's a risk you're going to break something. It's bad. You are in critical condition.
Where are my hands?
Still attached.
Like, where are they in relation to my body?
You seem to be laying prone, face up, hands at the sides. You pick up your hands, you take a look, you can see that there's some of your vines have been wrapped around some of your own wounds with bandaging under that.
If I feel any pain, which I'm sure I do, I'm not going to be...
Your whole body is racked with pain. You are down 75 hit points.
Yeah, I'm not going to be lifting my hands.
Badass rockets. Sides. You pick up your hands. What?
No, I wouldn't lift them up. If they're at my sides, I know better for this. I'm going to cast heal against my legs.
So, you try to do that. Is there a somatic component to that?
There is.
So you move your hands.
The spell has a range of touch, so I just have to touch myself.
Yeah, I mean, you could probably just do that, but it's like a somatic gesture, and then something occurs.
Yes.
Okay.
So if I'm risking it for the biscuit, the only thing I'm gonna do is like press my hands closer against my legs.
When we last left off, you had used heal, did you not?
It's not crossed off. Only hydraulic pushes.
Really?
Yeah, unless if I did it when we last left off.
We're going to say that.
Did.
Yeah, we're going to say that you did not use heal last time. That's fine.
Okay.
You go to do that, and there's just as you begin. Mind you, it only takes like 6 seconds or so to do it. You can hear a shuffling of feet over on the right side.
I'll look in that direction, but I'm not moving my head.
Yeah, you kind of throw your eyes over there. You can't quite see, but out of your peripheral vision, you get the idea that there is someone there. And
Who's
you can
there?
feel a heat. Well, then as soon as you say who's there, you hear a... and crunch, crunch, crunch. Feet on the rocky shore comes over. And you see a blurry figure hanging over you. You kind of get the picture of some brown leathers and whatnot and long hair hanging down over its face.
If you're gonna kill me, just get it over with.
No.
But leave Morty alone. And Barbara.
I'm not here to kill you. I'm here to find out exactly why I was sent here. Your vision comes in a little bit clearer. You see a human looking down over you.
Do I know who it is?
It's the ranger.
Oh, Darian's back! Fuck yes! Okay, Bramble will not do that. I'm so excited. I'm gonna like blink because it's sunny, right? Did it morning time? Yeah. I'm gonna blink. Darian?
Hey, Bramble.
What are you? What in Nordaga's name are you doing here?
Easy. You were in pieces when I got here. Hold on. He leans down, and as he's like inspecting bandages and his handiwork, that's a really good question. I had literally a little bird tell me to come here.
And little bird.
Yeah. And when I arrived, I saw you, and I don't know who your friend is, apparently.
Well, you know Barbara, so I Morty? Is he okay? Morty, are you okay?
Who is Morty?
My basilisk friend?
He's a friend.
Did you kill Morty?
No.
I'm like trying to get up.
No. It's yeah. Take it easy. And there's like a hand on your chest. It's like easy. We'll get you healed up. But no, Morty is not dead. I did not kill Morty. Morty was on your basilisk. Your basilisk friend is fine. Tied up, blindfolded, muzzled, and still unconscious, but is fine.
That's not good. You're gonna scare him. He will turn you to stone.
Hence the blindfold.
No, he doesn't need it. He won't look at you if he knows I'm okay.
Okay. I have your word, so the salves on you should be able to handle whatever's happened here. All right, hold on for 1 second. And he stands up, reaches behind him, and snick takes out a dagger and starts walking away. Your eyes kind of gauge where he's going, and you can see he's going over to a very large basilisk that's been completely like hog-tied, blindfolded, and everything.
Wait. Hold on. Just in case, maybe just untie him, but don't unblindfold. Keep the blindfold on. Just untie him. He'll freak out if he's tied up.
Very well. And he like undoes some knots, cuts others. Finally takes all the ropes, takes the ropes off. Leaves the blindfold on. You know, he can just take the blindfold off with his claws now that he's... I'm just going to take the blindfold off.
Okay, that's fine. He'll be okay. It's just as long as he can see me first.
Yeah, so let's get you up and going. The salves are working fine, but it's only been about an hour. So... I didn't know that I was going to be healing anybody. I mean, I have some elixirs. Would that help?
Yeah, maybe, but I was also about to heal myself, try to do something.
All right. Well, let's try. Go ahead, heal yourself, and
Can you do me a favor? It's really fucking hurts. Can you push my hands against my legs harder than how I'm doing it?
And it's okay. Easy. He picks up your arm and lays it on your chest.
Oh, God.
And just presses down.
This sucks. I hate this. This is the worst idea ever. Oh, God. What? 6.
Yeah, all right. So you're back up at a point where you can stand, but it's painful. It's excruciating.
Yeah.
A little bit more time passes. You learn that Darian was just headed east, and a raven had come along and delivered a message to him. He then spoke with the animal and came over to this area, found you guys, and he quickly relates that he pulled you guys out of the water, almost killed the basilisk, but figured your vines were around it, but he didn't know if that was friend or foe, as there were no marks on you, and the basilisk was very clearly within range to bite you, claw at you. Did not see any of that damage on you, and instead saw you flat as a fucking pancake. He brought you up,
thank goodness.
administered, he stabilized you, administered first aid, and at least got you up to that point. And then, meanwhile, he set up a campfire and is just like chilling.
That was very good ranger skills on Darian's part. Very astute.
He's looking at you like, thanks. I appreciate that. So, whoa. Apparently it just got very dreadful here.
Oh no. So this what bird told you where I was? Why did that bird know where I was?
Don't know. Giant raven. Game over. Couldn't speak with me, but I could speak with him. Said his name was Grim and had blue eyes. And that Avianth, he checks his notes, Avianth had sent him upon word of the Circle of Verdant Dawn. That's all I needed to know.
The circle knew. How did the circle know? Oh, because I'm still wearing the amulet.
Yeah, apparently you are, the thing I gave you. So, good. You seem to be okay now. Last I saw you was maybe 2 months ago. You're a long way from home.
Oh, okay. Hold on. You don't know the half of it. So, there was a spider queen. I had to give her 2 heads. I gave her 2 heads. There was a tree end that I found by a waterfall who let me stay there for the night. And then I went to another waterfall, which took me to the circle. And then they said I had to go and do the spider quest so that she could do a ritual so I could find out where the last seed of the first Leshy was. Turns out it's in a hidden sanctum. Avianth comes into play here because he had the ethereal codex, which told me, in a pocket dimension, by the way, which told me where the last seed of the first Leshy was, which is in Deathgloam. But first I had to go to Creole Galal to get mushrooms for his soup. And then when I came back, I was finally able to figure out where I was going, which is east. And I went that way. There was a dog man that I had to fight. And I also picked up a vomit swarm after defeating a giant centipede. Technically, I didn't defeat it. It defeated itself, weirdly enough. But I got a cool crown. Is it still there? Is my crown still there? It's still there. Okay. And I have this tunic. This tunic is fucked up, though. Do you have mending? Doesn't matter. So then I found Morty, the basilisk. I ended up defeating him by convincing him that we could be friends, and then he came with me, and then we went even further east to the Zoroili riders. That's a whole other, you think it's riders like horses on the plains? No. No, not that kind of plane. It's dream planes. They like walk in dreams. So bought a memory, sold a memory, went to Gilpalom, that's where we are now. Shadow people, fucked up. And by people, I mean people heads, but serpent bodies. And a bunch of shadows were chasing me. There were a couple oases in between. I got a couple really cool things. I could do spells now. I cast light on myself and then I dispel it. And puff of poison. That's a cool one. I won't do that, but you have to just take my word for it. Okay. And fell off a cliff. That cliff. Some cliff back there. Shadow things. Did you see the shadow things?
No. But I know that in this area they do exist.
I didn't know that. I know that now.
Yeah.
And now we're here.
Okay. I continued east. Wait, it gave her 2 heads. Like you put 2 heads on her?
Oh, no. I killed 2 things and took their heads and gave it to her.
Oh.
It was the first time I ever killed anybody before.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay. Wow. Sounds like you've been around for a while. You said you're going to where?
Daithglow?
Do you know how to get there?
It's that way?
Kinda. You just follow this river north.
Oh, brilliant.
It drops off at this river. The main fork of it starts in the mountains just east of Daithglow. You'll see it long before
Mountains.
Yeah. Daithglow itself is
mountains.
Daithglow itself is encircled in mountains, and what lies between is it's a place of shadow. I don't know why you'd want to go there.
Because the last seed of the first Leshy is there, which is supposed to stop all the human encroachment. And no offense. And if there's mountains, there's probably owlbears, and I already had to kill one of them.
No, when you go up north, if you just simply follow the river, you will be able to see the mountains in the distance long before you hit them. So begin veering northwest at that point, and then you'll come across the main entrance. Well, I mean, the main entrance is like 12 miles wide, but you'll come into it. The dirt will start looking ashy first. The trees will start losing their color. And then you'll finally... I don't know what you will encounter. I haven't been up there. But just follow this river.
Mile wide. Sorry, I'm just writing this down, Darian.
Sure.
This is really good stuff.
Yeah.
Entrance. Ashy. Dirt. Okay. So... What were you doing that you were told to come east?
I was north of here. In fact, I had just crossed this river when they told me to come this way.
What were you doing?
I was trying to find out what was headed over on the... I want... So there's been some movement down to the south. Some boats have started to make their way into this region via the waters all the way down to the south. And this particular river will lead directly down to the shoreline, down to the southeast. And it passes through a couple of lakes and what have you, but just east of here, in fact. And I wanted to find out what was going on. I remember our conversation from Willowbark Thicket and how human encroachment is a problem. I am not a proponent of these measures, as you know, and so I wanted to find out for myself exactly what the effects were. I started heading east and working off of a tip that I had received much farther to the northwest, and then this Raven Grim came over to me, delivered a message. I don't know if the Raven understood that I could speak to it, but I'm able to.
I think he did.
Well, apparently not, because Grim had the Raven had a note tied to its leg. So I just asked it for the
I had it. I put a note on a bird's leg, but it wasn't Grim. Oh wait, hold on. Did I do that in this campaign, or did I do that in Seekers?
Oh, it's, I think that was Seekers. I think that was in the other campaign.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm pretty certain that was in the other campaign.
I'm sorry. I am so delirious, Darian. As in case you forgot, I fell 150 feet, and you rescued me and saved my life. And
that is correct. You are. Yeah, you fell from up there. It looks like.
Yeah. That was really stupid. That was dumb.
So the healing up of your friend was a good thing.
Yes.
Barely alive. I'm going to attend to him now and give him a little bit more. You're in shambles. You are in shambles. No, I'm not. You don't look good. Hold on for a second. Let me see what I can do for you here. He looks around for a second. Okay, here. Try.
While he's looking for stuff, I probably am sitting like right by the water, and my little tiny legs, my little tiny broken legs are just kind of like laying in the water a little bit, and I'm just.
They look great. That the leaves are bright and green.
yeah. But my hands, I'm like scooping like kids that do mermaid tail on the beach. I'm like scooping the mud over my legs, like doing healing plaster, and I just look so detached from reality. I'm just like
you literally are detached. Your legs are probably not even connected.
And I'm just scooping it onto me to do healing plaster. Just very much like like shell shock. I've got like.
So he's gonna say, all right, hold on for a second. All right, I only have 3 of these things, so let's see what we can do. He's going to
wait, how's Barbara? Check my backpack.
You're laying on it.
Oh, I'm gonna
I wasn't aware.
Barbara.
You reach in, and there's a flattened bunch of thistle.
Barbara, that's not funny.
You pull her out, and there doesn't seem to be a connection.
How is she dying? I'm gonna do it anyways. I'm gonna try stabilize.
It seems to be beyond that point.
I'm gonna do it again. It's a cantrip. I'm gonna do it like 10 billion times.
And
it turns into like just hitting her.
Some of the thistle leaves have already started turning a little bit brown.
No, I'm gonna put them back. I'm gonna put take some water and splash it on the brown parts. It's okay. It's okay. You're fine. You're okay.
And some of the flowery portions come out with more handling.
Barbara.
Familiar?
Yeah, give her one of those.
This won't work.
I don't care. I don't care. Give it to her.
She will be back in 1 week.
What?
You don't know. The spirit of a familiar will pass over to a new body. Barbara will be back in 1 week's time.
Are you messing with me right now? Because if you're messing with me, it's funny.
No. You can stay here. You can concentrate on this. And Barbara's spirit, you can bring Barbara back. Barbara's spirit will find another body and return to you.
Okay, I'm not moving from this spot then. For a week, 7 days, we're staying here. I'm staying here.
It's 6 days, but yeah, you
6 days.
Yeah, I'm dreadfully sorry that this kind of thing happens on occasion. I'm sorry.
I'm gonna like put Barbara on my mermaid leg, and I'm gonna do healing plaster on her too, and like make a little bump in the mermaid leg for Barbara.
Okay. You do, and you know it's there, and you're doing what you can. I'm dreadfully sorry.
No, it's my fault. That was my fault. I shouldn't have let go.
What happened up at the cliff? What did you jump or?
Kind of. I thought that we reached the edge of the cliff, and I thought that if we went over, like it looked like we were gonna fall, that they wouldn't follow us, and because they're shadows, I thought that they would just like. I don't know what I thought, and then they looked over and they started encroaching on us and our position, and I panicked, and the only thing I think of was just to fall past them and that they wouldn't be able to follow us in water like bees or something. And I guess that kind of worked, but this wasn't worth it.
I'm sure you already know, the spirit of a Leshy never dies. You just migrate to another body, and Barbara is a Leshy, right?
Yeah.
So Barbara's spirit is still around, still in Nordaga's care, and in 6 days' time, you will be able to bring her back. You will be okay, and so will she.
Okay. Well, then I'm just gonna wait here then, if that's all right with you.
Yeah, that's fine. I have to. I mean, I suppose I could stay here. That won't be a problem. Yeah. He looks uncomfortable, not knowing. You know, it's. I'm gonna. Oh, here, and he hands you a bottle. Hopefully, you'll be able to drink this.
What is it?
It is 17 points. It's an elixir of life, and you are healed for 17 points. That'll bring you up to 23.
Fuck. Yes.
And then with a week's stay or so.
With a what?
And with the week's stay or weeks of downtime.
Ah, cool.
Yeah, you should be able to do okay. He's going to give the others, let's see. That is, hold on. To Morty, he's going to, oh jeez, I just wrote 3 ones in a row plus 6.
Morty can't catch a break.
Morty is not doing well at all. Morty gets 9 hit points back. He's going to give him the remaining one as well.
That's better.
Total of 14. So a total of 23 hit points to Morty. A little bit better. A little bit better. So, you know, it's a little something. Darian comes over and sits down after checking. He's going to be fine. He should be conscious like any second now. And Morty is the name you say?
Yes, Mortimer.
Okay.
I don't call him that though, because he's never in trouble.
Okay. I'm sure that's the thing. I'm curious. Is Mortimer going to be okay with me here, or should I just
no, he'll be okay. He won't look at you as if I'm around when he wakes up. I'll tell him not to look.
Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Well, all right. If you don't mind, I'm going to get dinner on. And do you eat?
Do you have acorn bread?
No, but we're in a pine forest. Not too many oak trees around here that I've seen.
Pine bread's a little bit too sharp for me. I don't like it. It gets stuck in between my little teeth.
Okay.
Little needles.
Okay.
I'll just do the old-fashioned sun and water.
Okay. He goes over. There is a horse that is tethered just on the other side of the fire. That is doing fairly well next to a sleeping basilisk. Kind of sketchy every now and then, and the horse kind of comes over to the river and starts drinking, looking back at the basilisk every now and then.
If I were you, I would probably either move your horse or provide, like, maybe, I don't know, put like a bunny in a cage or something, because he's gonna want to eat stuff and he has to turn it to stone before he can eat it. And it's a really disgusting process. I don't know if you've ever seen a basilisk eat. It's gross, and it kind of smells a little bit because there's like a weird turning to stone and then going back into meat and then becoming like raw.
Okay, come here, girl. The horse just kind of like tugs up against. He's got a stake in the ground, and the horse's reins are on the stake, and the come on, girl. And the horse just kind of goes, thunk, just drags the stake out and just it comes over. Yeah, so this is Silver. This is Bramble. Silver.
Hi, Silver.
Silver doesn't speak.
Okay, well, Silver, that color is very close to gray, and gray is the color of rocks, and I don't want you to become rocks, so maybe go over there.
Come here, girl. And lead Silver around. I have a feeling we are going to have a friend momentarily, and his gaze looking across the river.
What was that sound? I'm gonna look across the river too. What is that? What is that?
And you see a pushing aside of a couple of like saplings. They start moving along or moving aside, and then a giant brown head comes out with huge fluffy ears, and then a shambling fat-laden body of a very large brown bear with a hump over its shoulders comes over to the water and just starts like a, hey boy. Bear looks up, comes back down. So Bramble, that's,
you know him?
Yeah, that's Bart. He's a friend of mine. Bart, Bramble,
Bramble, Barbara. Eventually,
yeah, it's a thing, and yeah, Darian and Silver. So
Silver and Morty. Morty, be careful for Morty. Don't let Morty look at you. You look very delicious.
Bart looks over and like stands up for a second and just lets out.
Yeah, that was really impressive. That was good. That was good.
Darian looks at you, looks over at Bart. It's like, I don't know what to tell you. All right.
Is that your familiar?
Yeah.
I thought Silver was your familiar.
Huh?
Do you get two familiars?
No, I only know Bart.
Oh.
Silver's my mount.
Just Silver. Oh, okay.
Silver's my horse.
Silver's your Morty. Bart is my Barbara.
That's your relationship. Okay.
Yes.
Wait, you ride a basilisk?
It's pretty cool, right? It's pretty cool.
I have to admit, that is actually pretty badass.
Yeah.
All right. A little bit of time passes by, and then finally you hear a, I think a mountain landed on me.
Close your eyes. Close your eyes. Close your eyes.
Okay, they're closed.
Okay, now.
Sitting nearby is a fucking grizzly bear, just sitting on its rump with his hands like this, staring right at the basilisk. You got the horse some 50 feet away. Darian is kind of like, I can't believe this. I cannot fucking believe this.
All right, so here's the situation, Morty.
Yeah.
I'm okay.
Okay.
You're okay.
No.
Barbara's temporarily
No,
dead.
we're not okay. I can feel my spleen in my mouth.
Okay.
I don't even know if I have a spleen. Do basilisks have spleens?
I think it's required with your particular digestive
I don't know biology. Whatever.
Well, anyways, keep your eyes closed. Keep your eyes closed. Nope. Okay, listen. Pay attention.
What? All right. What?
There are friends around that are not food. One of them was my friend before I met you, so he kind of has precedence here in terms of being able to be allowed to live. Do you love him? Yes, yes, I do. Okay. Yes, I love all of them. I love them all. So shit. There's Darian, which is right next to me. Yeah. There is.
What is Darian?
You're human, right? You're human.
Yeah, I'm very human.
He's human, and then there's Silver.
Wait a second. Hold on. What kind of human? And you see Morty's face gets his eyes still remaining closed. He's getting a little bit like, and you remember just yesterday, he was hunted by them.
Yeah. He's not a bad one.
Where does he come from?
He comes from. Where'd he come from?
Coltrek.
He comes from Coltrek. That's really far away. I don't think that he had anything to do with hunting you.
All right. What other surprises do you have? Oh, my tail. I think my tail is my third left leg. Oh man. This hurts.
I can't see your third left leg, but I can see your tail, and it's there. So maybe if you readjust yourself, I'll be able to see your third left leg. But
it's like
there it is. It's fine. So you've got a horse, regular horse. It's
literally broken.
It'll buff out, and you've got. you got a horse. Regular horse from Coltrek.
You see his tongue go like all across his mouth. Darren's like, Bramble.
He's not gonna do anything. It's okay. This horse
That's
is.
What do you think?
This horse is what you are to me. So treat her with some respect, please. And over 50 feet away to your left is a bear. And I know that sounds appetizing and delicious, but that is actually
that's a lot of meat.
That's Darian's Barbara, and Darian is gonna go find you a bunny. And
wait a second, hold on. The options are bear and bunny, and you're gonna give me a fucking bunny.
Well, this bear works out, so he's probably really tough. So
he's like looking around. He's got like one eye open. Oh, fucking Darian's like, you're a basilisk. Yep. And your gaze? Yeah, it's kind of a mystery. Bramble, can I eat him or not? Is this a permanent truce thing or?
Yes.
I'm kind of hungry.
No, here's the thing.
Darian bristles up. He's like, fuck.
If it weren't for Darian, I would have never met you.
Oh shit! Oh god.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna play that card.
So Morty like ambles up and kind of, oh shit! Oh, okay, that's broken. Fuck. All right. Oh god.
I would help you, but I'm currently mermaided out right now. I'm waiting to see if the ceiling plaster is gonna do anything, and I'm also kind of in two pieces, so I need to kind of wait for my vines to reconnect to my legs.
Yeah, I know. I wish I had vines to reconnect. What the?
I'm gonna reach a vine out to touch him.
Yeah, you do.
And hold his hand. There you go.
He's like, oh, thanks. That's sweet. Can I borrow some of this? It's like a splint. Anybody here have a stick? Darian's like, hey, I know that. Okay, well, I already gave you a couple of elixirs to stay alive. and I can administer first aid if you wish. However, I'm not too familiar with basilisk bodies, so if you want, give me a little bit of time, and I can secure more healing. You're going to be here for a couple of days, so if you give me some time, I'll do the work for you guys, and I'll come back.
If you need help, I've literally seen his insides on his outsides, so I can help with the biology or the anatomy of.
Well, what I was saying is that I
basilisk.
don't know if my first aid is going to assist him, so if you can apply the first aid, great. I'm going to get a move on with my friends. Then I'll come back with some more elixirs. But in the meantime, are you guys going to be okay here if I leave you?
I don't know. To be honest, I don't know where I am. In general, because scary shit keeps happening, and
I understand.
I as long as there's a fire. And I had a dagger. It was a really cool dagger, and it's gone now. Do you have something I could use maybe to protect?
How are you with crossbows?
I've never used one before. That will be a first.
Sure. I mean, I can, yeah, absolutely. And he unsheathes a boot dagger, lays it down on the ground next to you. Hold on for a second. He goes over to his horse, removes a sheath short sword, puts that down as well. He should be able to keep you if you know how to wield them.
I think I could do yeah, this is good. I pick up the dagger, no problem, and then I go to pick up the short sword. I'm like, okay, this is a biggin.
Yeah. All right.
Try. I'll do my best. I think I could do it.
Okay. All right. Fine. Let me see what I can find for you. There is a village several days ride out. I should be back in time before the week is out. Shouldn't take all that long. Let me see what I can do for your friend. All right.
Okay.
Just give me a little bit. Give me like a day or so. There's some forests directly north up here. That's where some of the ingredients are going to be found. So I'm going to head there first before I head out to the town to get you a little bit more, better healing. But in the meantime, your body should heal up over the next several days if you're just staying still. Bart, can you patrol this area just for the time being? See if we can secure this somehow. And he's like looking over and he's like, then stands up, looks around, his roar like coming down off of the cliff, and then he just like flops back down into the river. Morty like, dude, that's a lot of meat.
It's very tough. Very, very tough. So tough that it's not even worth it. You'll break a tooth.
Bart just kind of like stops for a second mid-stride. His front feet are already in the water, and he kind of looks over his right shoulder and then turns back and just starts crossing the river again.
And it's the wrong thing to do.
Yeah, I got it. It's fine. By the time the night comes on, Bart has already gone into the woods across the river. Darian has gone up north. Yeah.
Before he leaves, I want to give Darian 10 gold pieces.
What's this for?
For better weapons, maybe, if you come across anything.
There's nothing directly north of here that I'll be able to visit. If you want, there's a village about 2 days right out to the east if you follow the river east. I'm going to go north, get the ingredients out of the forest first. That's about a day's travel. And then I'll come back down. This will assist with some solves. So there, I can work a little bit of magic with not literal magic, but I can work some alchemy and create some stuff for you.
Okay. I'll pocket these for later.
Okay. In the meantime, here. And he lays out a scroll and he shows you where you are.
Ooh.
So, this is the river. This is the cliffs. Let me move you a little bit. Let me move you a little bit over here so you can see. This is the river that you ended up landing in, and like I said, if you just follow this river directly north and continue through the woods, this is going to be perilous because things start getting a little bit dark. Once they start getting dark, this is when you're going to... It's not a kind area, but it's not inherently dangerous. I'd say it's just a little bit more dangerous than usual. But at this point, at the first mark of anyone that is of spirit, or of shadow rather, hang left. You're going to take a journey about a day and a half west by northwest. Then you will come across gates. When you come across these gates, you've reached your destination.
Okay. Okay. That's the 12-mile long ash soiled entrance.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, it's going to be a little bit of a journey for you. I don't recommend that you... I mean, you're looking at about 144 miles from here.
Yeah, I'm not going anywhere without Barbara, so I'll be here for a bit.
Okay. I'll be back in about a day and a half or so. I'll do the best I can to hurry things up, and I'm really sorry that this happened to you, Bramble. It sounds like that the circle has really put this on you, and trying to find something like that, the last seat of the first Leshy.
Mm-hmm.
That's legend. That is the stuff of legends. All right. I'm going to get a move on. I wish you guys the best of luck. I'll see you soon. Bart, keep an eye out. Bart just like goes and kind of like shakes some water off of his rear right paw, and it kind of gets prolonged a little bit as if to suggest he's waving with it, and off into the woods, so lazy fashion he goes.
That's so fucking cute.
This leaves the two of you, Morty and you.
Hey, Morty.
I could have eaten them. I'm telling you, I could have eaten them. I'd feel fine. I'd heal a hell of a lot quicker. Yeah. Yeah, sorry. Was that my outside voice? Sorry.
That was your outside voice.
Yeah.
Yeah. And my outside voice is saying that if you are going to eat him, I'm going to turn myself into a bear and you won't be able to tell the difference and you might accidentally eat me.
All right, fine.
All right.
All right, fine. Fine.
Okay.
Can I go and eat something, though? Because I can really use the food. I mean, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I'm just gonna be, I'm just gonna be sitting here doing my growing.
So while you're doing the growing, unless there's anything specific that you would like to do as part of a downtime activity.
Nope, it's gonna be a montage.
It
of
really
me
is.
literally just like throwing rocks and like counting. I like count every single leaf in the tree.
Excuse me.
Bless you. And then
Sorry.
and then I am like, okay, so there are 13,860 leaves on that tree. 1, 2, 3.
All right.
It's just the most mundane downtime ever.
So we're going to make a couple of downtime rolls to see how you subsist. These are going to be survival. Go to your actions. Go all the way over to the right to downtime, and in there you will then see subsist. Let me know if you see it. Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. Are you trained, or what's your status with survival?
Oh, am I trained? I got a plus 12.
Yeah, plus 12. Okay, but are you trained, an expert, a master?
I am trained. I'm only trained in stuff. Trained.
Okay. All right.
I feel like I should be expert in these, though. Why am I still only trained?
Did you raise them to expert level? You have to do that manually as you gained levels.
When's the first time I do that?
When you have the points to spend. Now, you're currently 7th level.
Yeah.
So I could take a look at it for you, but either way, it is what it is at the moment.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm trained.
Okay. So that's fine. Typically, if you're in like a good lush forest or something like that, untrained will be just fine. But if you are trained, then that's going to open up the options for like typical hillsides and stuff like that, which is what we're going to say this is. I mean, Christ, you have a cliff here. There have been hills that you have crossed recently, etc. If you were like in mountains, then you'd have to be an expert to even try. So you should be okay. And you don't now. The subsist is going to be good for. Let me see here. DCPA. Yeah, I mean, let's give it a shot. Give me a survival check or for subsist, please.
Okay. Oh, that's not super duper. It's a 16.
Well, it's a 16, right? So you find enough food and shelter with basic protection from the elements to provide you a subsistence living. So yeah, you're okay. Yeah, you're
cool.
absolutely fine. Yeah, exactly. And that is how subsist lives or works. I don't think we've ever done it, which is why I wanted to have you do that.
Fun.
Yeah, exactly.
So
yeah, nice and easy.
Since I don't eat any food, what I do is I point to things. I'm like, I think I saw a bird fly that way. Or like we do like we do like skeet shooting where we're like,
as soon as you do that, you just see the bird kind of go flap flap.
Yeah.
Crash. And Morty's like, bum, 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 bum.
It's like Duck Hunt with Mortimer.
It really is. He takes out this nice gray plastic gun called his eyeballs. Yeah. And like that. Let's see. So that's going to be day 1. All right. So with that, do a long rest.
Okay.
Let's get you guys going.
Fuck yeah.
You got
37.
37.
Yeah.
Nice. Okay, cool. And give me another subsist.
Okay. Much better. 26.
Okay. Alrighty. And that is going to get you a little bit more.
Ooh.
Yeah. So give me another long rest.
Okay. Fuck yeah. 51.
Nice. Okay, that is pretty cool. And wow. So wow. Okay, cool. You're finally getting up there. Hold on for 1 second. Why did you just take 14 hit points?
I don't know.
You just took 14 damage.
I don't know.
You appear awakened. Okay. Give me another subsist for day 3. Let's find out what's happening here.
Okay. 15.
Okay. Alrighty. So you can, let's get 15 points onto you there. Morty is feeding, etc. And you guys are, oh no, I'm sorry. That was a roll there. Give me another long rest into day 4.
Okay.
And then
I'll just apply that for the damage that I lost.
Yeah, that's fine.
All right, 66.
Okay. So, yeah, you're feeling pretty good. Morty is back up by quite a bit as well. The healing that he is doing is more from the food and some of the sleep. He's not sleeping particularly well. And certainly, as you go through these days, I mean, there are things out here that are kind of staying away from the area, and there's a couple of times when you can hear a grizzly crying out to something, and then something scampers through the woods. On day 3, you also heard a little bit of a tussle, and you saw in the distance like a tree could just kind of like as if something was banging up into it. You've also seen the bear come up to the shore, lean up against a tree, and damn near breaking the thing. And like just scratching his back on it. Bart is by all means a normal fucking grizzly, and it's not a pretty sight when he's like eating something, because it's pawed down, vicious claws out, because they can't retract them, claws out, and just grabbing whatever. There have been times when Bart has sat across the river, and Morty's like, I'm telling you, I could just, this would be easy. He's dumb. He's thick. He's not as intelligent as I am. I'm telling you. The ranger won't even know. We'll get him a new one. But we'll just get him a... No? All right.
Do you think?
That's fine.
Do you think I would approve of that? What would Barbara do?
I'll go get it. Well, Barbara's not. So speaking of Barbara.
Yeah.
While it is day 4, what are you doing during this time to assist in getting your familiar back?
I think she's like riding on a little bit of the denial train, and she's kind of like, she'll like scrape away the dirt that she tried to do healing plaster, and like be like, "Are you okay? What kind of body are you looking for? Can you hear me? Are you?"
Oh, give me a nature check.
Okay.
With misfortune.
With misfortune, no.
Yeah.
All right. Keep lower. That's not bad. 22.
Not bad at all.
It's nature.
It's yeah, seriously. There's a couple of times when, as you try to take care, meanwhile, the thistle that was Barbara is just disappearing. Leaves are falling off. The thistles are detaching from the core. All in all, it's not a pretty sight, but you're doing something, and the body seems to be hanging on just a little while longer. Nonetheless, it does kind of fall apart around day 4 or so. What are you doing during this time?
I think I'm just kind of like talking to it, and I'm kind of like, if you can hear me, I'm trying my best to take care of your body, but the purple bits are turning brown and the green bits are turning kind of grayish yellow, and I don't know. If you can't find another body, I don't think you can come back to this one, but you can come back to me, and I'll find you a body, even if it's just like clover for a little bit, or like a pine cone or something. There's a lot of pine trees. Maybe a pine cone. It'd be a little hardier, maybe, but it's okay. Morty's doing okay.
No, I'm not. My leg is still freaking broken. Oh no, it's actually.
Morty's doing okay, and Darian's here. Well, he was here. He stopped by for a little bit, and he went back out. He'll be back in a little bit, maybe. But he's here. Do you remember Darian? He says hi. And there's a bear, and that's pretty cool. And we just really miss you, and I really miss you. And you're my very best friend in the whole wide world, Barbara. And
Morty like sits up. What?
I can have more than one, and I just really want you to come back, and maybe not in this one's kind of on its way out, but I'm trying to hold on just in case you need to come back to it, and then we'll go from there. So just be careful, and I love you. Mwah. I'm gonna cover it back up with healing plaster.
So this is mud encrusted, but very well attended to. Okay, all right, not a problem. Yeah, I
like checking every day, you know.
Yeah, there's the leaves continue to wither away until finally you have a collection of leaves and a core that is starting to shrivel, but the water that you're putting on it is just keeping it alive a little.
Yeah,
but
you're smelling pungent, but I have high hopes that your new body will be aromatic at worst and delicious at best. Not to eat, just to, I kind of ran out of things to say. I've been here for about 5 days now, and it's really boring because my body is in 2 pieces. I don't know if you could see this. I don't know where you are, but my body's in 2 pieces, and your body's just kind of slushy right now. And I'm trying to grow, and I'm trying to make sure you're not completely shriveled up, and there's only so much I could really do to pass the time. The other tree, I remember I told you the second day that tree was 13,680 leaves. Well, you're not going to believe this, Barbara. That other tree over there is also 13,680 leaves. I couldn't believe myself, so I counted twice just to be sure. And it is, in fact, 13,680 leaves. I don't know why I thought that you'd really kind of find that funny, but if you can't hear me, I'll tell you when you get back. And I love you. I'm not going to kiss you this time because you are, no offense, disgusting and slimy. But here, mwah, boom. And I'll see you soon.
Night of the fourth day comes. Give yourself another long rest for day 5. Okay. Going into day 5.
Full health.
Are you at full?
I am at full. And
finally, the vines reach out to your legs and gonna pull them back on.
I'm gonna try standing with my new wick, and I'm gonna be like wobbly. These are little baby legs, and I think they kind of I think I probably shrunk about 4 inches because they are literally baby legs.
Probably. Yeah, Morty's like looking at you like,
Don't laugh.
No, I'm not doing that. And he just sits there. He's got like, has some stone in his hand that is just, it just looks like it used to be a fox, but he's like eating it like a carrot.
Oh, great.
He's like, nope, I'm not going to laugh at all.
It's so gross. Oh gosh,
and you can see the saliva mixing in with the stone and slowly turning it back to flesh until finally there's a like as he bites down, and there's a like a pop of fluid. Trigger warning.
There's a nope, absolutely not. I'm gonna call it for the day. I'm gonna take another long rest right now. Actually. Yep.
All good. Yep. You do that. Why? I don't know why, but you're apparently taking damage.
What?
You just took 26 hit points. I don't know
what
why.
The fuck is happening?
Oh no! It seems to be okay. Yeah, you should be okay already. So, day 5, I need you to make a subsist check, and then we're gonna find out what happens. What you do with Barbara.
Okay. Nice. 28.
Very good. Yeah, not a problem. You are, wow. Yeah, mind you, Darian has not yet returned. He said he was going to be back in a day and a half.
Oh. Can I?
And the bear hasn't been seen since yesterday.
Ooh. Can show the way work on people?
Let me check for you. One moment.
I'm looking at it too.
Okay. What does it say? I don't believe so. I believe it's just you can look ahead, you kind of get an idea of the terrain ahead of you. It's not a locate person.
Yeah, it wouldn't be.
So show the way is not going to help you.
Yeah. All right. Hey, Morty.
Yeah.
I'm a little worried. It's been a bit, and Darian said he'd be back in a couple of days, and he's not. And I haven't seen the bear. Did you eat the bear? You didn't eat Bart. You didn't eat Bart, did you?
He like covers his mouth, pulls out some brown fur. No, I didn't. You told me not to. Besides, I haven't seen him around. He is around. He's very around. Very luscious around. And very... It's got lots of meat. Lots of meat on him. But I haven't touched him.
He's missing. Let's show some respect.
Yeah. Okay. He, sits back down, just contemplates life. Meanwhile, the bundle still lies lifeless on the ground.
Okay. He said a week, but he also said he'd be back. And he's not back. So, Barbara, if you can hear me, I hope you're doing well.
It's been, 5 days?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, well, what do you want to do?
Well, a week is 6 days, so I don't think there's much we could do until tomorrow.
Okay.
So I guess we'll just try to figure that out then.
Yeah, all right. I'm gonna go take a look around. I think I can handle most of the wildlife around here. How you working out with that sword of yours?
I can lift it now,
Okay.
and I will practice while you're gone.
Yeah. Okay. All right. I'll see if I'll go north and see if I can find any tracks. I'll be back in just a little bit. I won't be long, maybe an hour max.
Okay, please come back. I don't know what I'd do if I lost you and Barbara.
Yeah. Well, I'm sure I'll be fine. I don't. Yeah, I'll be fine. I'll be fine.
Okay, all right.
He
He'll be fine.
he goes off and you can tell there's a little bit of concern. He looks back at one point or another, and continues off into the woods, leaving just you and the bundle.
It'll be okay. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. He's a grown ass basilisk. He'll be okay.
Have a nature check.
Ooh. Wouldn't that just be poetic if I rolled a 1? Oh, not far off. 18.
The body has pretty much deteriorated when you open up the bundle. The leaves and the thistles themselves everything is just pretty much separated. Any remnants of your former friend Barbara is now collapsed into what nature requires of all living things.
I'm gonna carry it gently, like what remnants I can, to the water, and I'm gonna say, you kind of liked the water. It was fun watching you kind of float around and run in and out of the waves over at the Zoroili shore. And at that little oasis when you jumped in and you were kind of bobbing around, that was really fun. And I don't think you're going to do much bobbing in this body anymore. You'll probably just kind of drift away, but it seems right that you should be in the water. And I hope you come back tomorrow. I hope I see you tomorrow. And I'm sure you're going to look good in whatever body you are. But I really miss you. And I'm sorry that I tried to eat you that one time. And I promise I won't try to eat your new body. And that's it. I love you. Bye. I'm gonna scatter it in the water.
The petals fall through your fingers until there's just the core. The stem, pretty soft, withered, slightly dry. You've been putting water on it, so it is a little bit on the mushy side, and a slight odor of returning to earth has taken it on. When you finally lay it all in the water, it just carries it down to the south, and you can kind of see it fade off in the distance. The night begins to fall, and about 2 hours later, you can see the familiar shape of Morty just ambling back.
Oh, you're back. I'm gonna run up and give him a hug.
Hi, what's up, kid? Hello. Hi. Yeah,
You
no,
came
I'm back. Yeah, well, I came back. I told you I was gonna come back. I got a little bit of, yeah. All good. So there's some tracks up ahead. A horse, human. A little bit further up than that, looks like fresh tracks. The bear apparently went north to go find your friend. But I didn't see those tracks yet join. I just noticed that there were bear tracks along the river. So I'm assuming that those three are together and they kind of like pissed off up north. I don't know where they are or anything like that.
I that doesn't sound like Darian. I didn't know him very well or for very long, but I didn't think he would be somebody who would just save my life and leave and not come back.
Well, I don't know. Maybe he got the call of the wild or something. I don't know what those human types do. Where's
I let her go. She's kind of.
Is she not coming back?
Well, supposedly she comes back in a new body, but there was nothing to salvage. She was falling apart. So I put her death and dignity and death, and I put her in the water.
Oh. All right. Well, if that's what you gotta do, I mean, you know better than I do. All right. Yeah, that's fine.
I've never lost Barbara before. I don't know what's gonna happen.
Yeah, I suppose that's a good question. All right. Well, nighttime is coming. I'm feeling full. You're okay. Can I get you anything? Yeah.
Can I have a hug?
Yeah. His long neck comes out, and his two front arms, four front arms, two on either side, come up, and he's like, "Yeah, come here." You feel like a heaviness come down on your shoulder. I mean, you're only what, 3 feet tall, 4 feet tall?
Yeah, 3. Well, I was 3. Now I'm 2'8".
Oh God. Okay. So
until I grow a little more.
And he's 13 feet long, so he kind of squats down, bends up with his body, and just
I think he's like those big tall Ford F-250s where I have to stand on the footrest thing. So I have to
he
I have to actually
puts you up on a rock
on his foot. Yeah.
Okay. So he's doing what he can. He holds on to you just for a second, and he's facing the water, and you can kind of hear the water behind you, and you can imagine the bobbing body of Barbara completely breaking up as it goes down the river. And there is a slight comfort, I imagine, that is now going back to nature, and hopefully a new one will now show up. The question is where and in what form. Thistles typically grow mountainous regions and what have you. Maybe out on plains, flowery plains and underbrush. Not too much of that here. You're looking at northern climate, river valley and a pine forest.
Yeah, I think I'm starting to look at the pine cones and be like, I wonder if that's gonna be Barbara. And no, she wouldn't pick that one. That one's a little too green. That was I just kind of go through all the pine cones.
Okay, all right. Well, give yourself another long rest.
Yay! All right.
And if you don't mind, give me a subsist for day 6.
Boop, boop. Boop, boop. Nice. 30. It's better every time.
Nice. All right. Well, yeah, you're definitely getting you're getting better at this. When you wake up, the dawn is particularly bright. The skies are beautiful and clear. The water sparkling the entire way. There's no sign of Darian or anyone, and yet a breeze comes down from the north and kind of whips through this area, hugging the cliff and blowing through. You've been getting this over the past several days. And this one, you can smell that petrichor of snow. It's not yet cold enough in this region for that, but you can pick up on it. May I have a nature check? Are you frozen? Oh, there you go.
Oh, no, I'm not. Okay. Weird. Nature check. Nature check is a 20.
You don't notice any movement that seems unusual out there in the forest. It's about midday or so. What are you doing looking for Barbara?
Okay, so like I wake up and I'm like, today's the day, the sun is shining, the tank is clean. And then I'm going to look down, like up and down river, like Barbara will come swimming up at any moment as something. And nothing happens, so I like make breakfast and I'm like helping, like I don't know what I'm making. I don't eat. I think I'm just kind of going through like a routine that should pass time to where Barbara will like come back, and that doesn't happen. And I'm like, it's okay. Maybe mid-morning snack will be the time. And then I like feel like that breeze, and I'm like, well, she's not here. Morty, should we go look for... Do we need to look for her? What? I don't know how this works.
I don't know. I'm not the druid type, but I could tell you that if we hang around here any longer, I'm going to continue. I think all the wildlife around here has learned that I'm here because there's not a lot to be found in this. I think they kind of moved on. I'm getting hungry.
I don't want to leave without her. I don't know how she's going to find me. Maybe if I'm gonna pull like pull my succulent, the big one, off my hat.
Okay.
I'm gonna like kind of like twist it and like go, boop, like pop it up, and I'm gonna be like, maybe if I leave a thing of what are these called? Leaves? A leaf, and I'm gonna pull one of them off.
Druid, huh?
And, like,
okay.
I've never really learned much about my hat. Anyways, I'm gonna stick a leaf in the ground, like where I left Barbara.
Okay.
Like right by the water. I'm gonna like whisper to it, Barbara. I don't know if you could hear me, but we have to kind of get going. I don't know if you're just gonna know where I am because we're bonded, or if you have to like come back here, but I'm gonna leave this here for you, and I'm gonna start heading north. I'm gonna follow this river, and I'm not gonna stray from the river. And every day, like however long I travel, you traveled with me, so you know how long that is, maybe like 20 miles. Every like 20 miles, I'm gonna stick another one of these in there. And then I was told, I don't know if you heard Darian, but if you go northwest when you see the first sign of the shadow realm and anything, then you go northwest from the river, and then there's going to be a main gate with ash sand. That's very important. You got to make sure it's not regular dirt. It's like ashy sand, and it's 12 miles wide, and I'm sure you can find it. You're better at this than I am, I think, in some ways. And that's where I'll be, and I'm going to go that way. And just follow the succulent leaves, and you will find me, and we'll be together. And I love you. And I'm going to kiss this leaf. I know it's not you, but I'm going to kiss it, and maybe you'll feel it. Mwah. And
as soon as you do that, there's a wind that picks up just a little bit. It starts blowing through the area, and the leaf gets lost. It starts heading down in a southerly direction. You see it whip around. I'm gonna taste it
for a little bit.
Yeah, you do. You start, and you go running down the way, right next to the river. And then.
No! Damn it, Nordaga! That was my leaf. I don't have
Morty,
an unlimited supply of these.
Scamping up to you. You good? Are you all right?
The Nordaga took my leaf, and
that good or bad? Do we need to kill it?
No, you can't kill the wind. I'm using this as like breadcrumbs, and I can't do the breadcrumb thing if the wind's taking away the breadcrumbs.
All right. What do I do?
Do you have any? Open your mouth. Do you have any any more rocks in there that are undigested?
No, but I mean I can't look. It's like rabbit. Hold on. He gives it a double blast and it goes. It's like at first like chirp. It just kind of like slows down its walk a little bit, and then it's like hold on for a second. Turns back. Crunch, crunch, and he hands you the body, which is just stone.
Okay, great. This is Nordaga's way. Thank you. And I'm gonna put a new leaf. I'm say, if you can hear me, Barbara, don't follow that leaf. That one doesn't count. This is the first leaf. I'm gonna kiss it twice, so you know it's me. And I'm gonna stick it in the ground, and then stick the body onto. There's a body of there's a stone rabbit.
That's meat. What are you doing? That's meat. And then.
Okay, hold on. I'm gonna rip a foot off and give the rest to him.
Oh my God! You do, and just as you do, the wind again picks up and.
Fuck! Stop taking my leaves.
Wind starts dying down.
Oh, I have a vendetta now. This wind is doing something.
What do you mean?
Is it doing? I want to like. Do I know anything about Leshy rebirth?
You are a Leshy, and yes, okay. So
is it
Leshy? They kind of come into existence being formed out of various materials, and then Nordaga, bless it, or a druid will bring the soul into the body.
Okay, maybe it's trying to tell me something. Maybe Nordaga is making Barbara right now and picking up these leaves. All right. Nordaga, if you can hear me, take this succulent and take the wind and carry it away to where you're making Barbara, where you're cooking her up. And I'm going to throw it up in the air.
Yeah, and of course, it's just at that same time, the wind once again comes up and carries it off.
Oh! Okay, Morty, I don't know what I just did, but maybe, just maybe, that's going to be Barbara. We should wait here just a little longer. I feel like Barbara's being made right now.
You wait. Morty is patient. He's like looking around.
It'll be fine.
Are you sure?
A little longer.
All right. He shifts uncomfortably over the next hour or two, like looking around. You can see the water tide. The tide is coming in just a little bit. The water's there. It comes up and then it goes back down. Another hour passes by. Like. I've got an itch. How much longer are we going to wait here?
As long as it takes.
Okay, that's fine. Can I eat more?
Yes, eat.
Are you going to be okay? I'll
yeah.
All right. And he goes south. He goes, no, I've already hit that area. Oh, shit. And he's like, puts a toe in, or puts a claw into a talon into the river, and like it starts going across. This is cold. And this river's gotten really cold. And he goes across and starts heading into the forest. About half an hour later, he comes back. He goes, nope. Everything's running. No. Everything's running. Like down south, nobody wants anything to do. I'm gonna go down south, and he like turns south and starts going back down river on the other side. About another hour passes by. Yeah, he comes back. His head is hanging low. He looks hungry, and he's starting to get a little hangry. Things are running.
Well.
And you see a deer like hop straight down, come down the bank and go. He's like, son of a bitch! like starts looking after it. And that deer was tearing ass through this area.
Does it seem weird? Like, does it seem like
you see like 3 more deer across the way running right through the woods coming down from the north.
I'm gonna look in that direction.
Dusk has fallen. You don't see anything. You see clear upriver. You can see all the banks. You see up there for quite a ways. It's a good straight run from where you are. You're not catching anything.
Okay. I don't like that we've seen a bunch of Morty.
Yeah.
Morty. Oh,
yeah.
Okay, good. You're still here. So I don't like that Darian hasn't come back.
I know.
The bear hasn't come back. The horse hasn't come back, and all of those things are running from where they left.
Yep.
And Barbara's still not here.
What do you want to do?
I don't want to travel in the dark again. I think we should make a fire.
Okay. Let's make a fire. I'm not feeling right about this. Give me a nature check.
Okay. Ooh, a 19 for a 33.
There's something on the air you pick up just as the wind comes through in the last one. It's an acrid smell, as if somebody had squeezed a little bit too much ammonia and lemon in an area.
I don't like this.
All right.
But I almost killed us last time I acted on impulse.
I'm thinking we stay exactly where we are. This place has been quiet. Been very quiet.
Yeah. I'm gonna, like, hold my dagger and my short sword at the same time.
Okay. About 30 minutes passes by, and in that 30, you've seen various animals, some ambling, some absolutely running right through this area. Still nothing, but give me your perception check.
$18.
There was at one point, you heard something? It sounded like a roar off in the distance up in the north. Not exactly like a... not like a bear roar. A little bit more guttural. A little bit more hollow.
Does it sound like any of those void monster things that I had heard before?
No. This actually sounds a little bit different. A little bit more earthy.
Ooh. More earthy. Less voidy, more earthy.
Yeah, I would say so. Yeah.
All right. I don't like that. Do you think...
What do you want me to do?
I don't want you to leave. I don't...
No, I'm going to stay here. I'll stay here.
Keep an eye out, like an eye. You know what I mean?
Yeah. All right, that's fine. Stay here. I'll be back. He moves up by about 50 feet or so and just kind of sits down and hangs out very close to the cliff, less for him to look at. The campfire behind you. I'm assuming you dug this one in as best as you could.
Yeah. We'll dig it in. Dig it in.
All right, not a problem. Dig it in, and that's when you hear it again. At first, it was kind of small, not much of anything. And something that seems to come directly from the forest itself. About 150 feet away or so, a sound that's a stomp in the woods with a subsequent snapping of some branches.
I'm gonna stay real fucking still.
Wind picking up on the north a little bit. Start getting the sense of the smell of something in the area. You're picking up on again, it's like a little tinge of ammonia on the air.
Is it getting closer with the creature's approach or with the
Seems
wind?
to be.
Oh, do I? No, I'm sure I've read a couple bestiaries before in my line of work. Do I recognize any sort of creatures that could have that sort of smell emit from them?
Well, that's a really good question. You've not encountered anything like that to your knowledge.
Okay. I don't like that because I know a lot of things, and if I haven't read that in a book... Does it sound like its movements are predatory, or does it sound like it is searching for... Yeah, does it sound like a predator?
Your choice. Give me nature or survival.
Fuck yeah, I'm gonna do nature.
All right.
21. That was almost a 1.
Ooh.
21.
Ooh. So it seems deep, distant now, far away. You can hear it coming down more with the wind than at all. It seems to be reverberating throughout the forest, and every now and then, like another deer goes scampering out, and at one point, you see a moose going straight down on the opposite shore, not even paying you any mind.
I'm going to... How close is it now, again, on my side?
Difficult to tell. First, you thought you heard something about 150 feet away. Maybe you mistook it. It could be pretty much anywhere at this point. But you're getting the notion that it's further north, and it's in the forest, opposite bank, a little bit up to the northeast.
I'm going to cast Tree Shape on myself.
You do. How long does that last?
I think it lasts until a long rest. Hold on. Let me check.
Mm-hmm.
It lasts a long time, I feel. Where is it? It's in my... Is it my crown? No. Is it my vestments? No, it is my crown. Where's my crown shit? Here we go. Nope, not that one. Oh, does it... Tree shape is changed. They changed it. Hold on. Yeah, I can't... It's not tree shape anymore. Fuck, I wish I knew that. Never mind.
Oh, they did change it.
I'm still a Leshy.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right.
It's one with plants now.
Yep. Yeah, so it is. So you merge with plants, you can turn into a plant, and the spell's duration is 8 hours. You become a large plant, typically a tree.
Oh, okay. Never mind. They just called it something different. Yeah, I'm going to turn into a tree.
Okay.
8 hours.
You do for about 8 hours. You can't talk. Morty turns back around at some point. So I'm gonna... Hello? He's like, the fuck? And he's like, he sees the tree, like, all right, maybe that's smart. Well, last time you became that, there were issues with owl bears. So he's like, he sits down at the base of the tree. All right, I don't know if you can hear that or if you can feel it. Give me your perception check.
Okay.
Now, mind you, you're quiet, so... What do you got?
21.
You can feel in the roots. There's a thudding on the ground somewhere. Something's moving out there. You continue to hear what amount to roars or a large creature, hollowed voice going all throughout. It doesn't help that there are creatures that every now and then are running from the area. What are you doing?
I'm gonna remain as a tree, and Morty can climb me if he wants.
Morty's standing beside. I don't know if you can hear me. I never actually asked if you can hear me or not, but this thing, whatever this thing is, it's kind of big, scaring away all the bigger stuff, all the things that's usually bigger than me. Like, you know, scaring away all my food. I'm not too certain that I want anything having to do with that. I wish that you were here. Oh, I don't like that at all. You know, if you happen to be anywhere nearby, I don't know, maybe you could, I don't know, like shed a leaf or something.
Can I? I'm gonna see if I can shake my leaves.
Yeah, we'll say that. It's a kind of happens. Yeah, it's not a problem.
Yeah, I give it a good shake.
Okay, all right, that's cool. You see the trees across the way. There's a mist that rolls out in between the trees down across the river before it settles. The moonlight and the stars just kind of creating an effect of like a sparkling in it as ice crystals came down. And some of the trees coated in a rimy frost down at the base. What the fuck was that? Oh, Bramble. I don't know where you are. Well, I mean, I'm sure that you're the...
Shake.
Oh, shit. What the hell? He gets up for a second and starts going closer to the shoreline.
Where
He's
are you
like
going?
looking out. Oh, come on. What is that? What the fuck? He goes out and it's like, Jesus, this is cold. He goes out further, reaches the opposite shore. Holy shit! And you see a reptilian white snout pop out. We're gonna take a 5-minute intermission.
Fuck! I'm getting popcorn.
The head of a very large reptile, something larger than him, white with sleek fin, black eyes, a rimy crust of ice around its lips. It pulls back into the woods for a brief moment before disappearing.
I get scared completely out of tree shape. Morty, come back.
I'm coming back. He drops down, slinks back a little bit, and makes his way back. There you are. Hey, good to see you. What was that?
I don't know, but it didn't look...
No, I'm just curious. You know, if you don't mind me asking, like, what was that?
I don't know. It was bigger than you.
It was.
I don't like it.
Yep. No, I'm not happy with this. Should we get a move on? Because that, is there a particular lore that you would like to roll?
Book of Reptiles, Volume 1. Let's start there. Chapter 1, the lizard, the Uruxi of Shishrish Kill. That one's been torn out. Chapter 2, Common Lizard. Chapter 3, yeah. Sorry, I'm it. Oh, nat 20, 33.
Wow. Undeniably, you just encountered what you believe to be a young white dragon.
Oh! Holy shit. Fuck. Also, a side note, out of character, that is the first time I've ever encountered a dragon playing tabletop games. Oh shit. Okay, that was a fucking dragon.
No, we don't need that. Nope.
That was a fucking dragon. We have to get out. We have to leave. We have to not be around it. If it's cold around here, we have to get to where it's warmer, because that means that the dragon's nearby. We gotta fucking go.
Yeah. Which way? Where is it?
It went that way, so let's go this way.
So we go north or we go south? I don't know where we are anymore. I'm kind of turned upside down here. You know, I was just having dinner with a fucking dragon.
I'm going north. I'm going north.
We go north.
Yeah, it was on the other side. Just come on.
Oh, shit. Where is that thing? And you can see some of the leaves of the trees shake in response to movement beneath them.
In what direction? Where it was?
Directly to the east, yeah.
Morty, get the fuck over here. We're going north.
I'm literally standing next to you.
No, you're not.
What? Oh, sorry. And he like looks back to where you were. Oh, shit. And he starts scampering. His head is low. His tail is low. He has all 8 legs. Like he's like if a basilisk could crouch, he's crouching and he's slinking along the shoreline.
Get the fuck.
Yep, I'm coming.
away.
I'm coming. I'm sorry. Yep,
Okay.
I'll be here just in a second. He is frightened as fuck. Give me a perception check.
Yeah, whatever. I'm looking at wherever is like the least cold is the direction I'm going. 32.
You can see the stars out, and you can no longer see stars up to the north, indicating clouds are now in the way. What's really disconcerting, however, wing beats. They seem to be coming from the west, just above the cliff. You're alongside the cliff. You can't see into the sky beyond that.
Does it sound like the wings from down south when I was holding light up?
In a way.
Morty,
Yeah.
we are literally surrounded, except to the south, but I don't want to go back down south.
What are you talking about? We're surrounded.
Pick one. Do you want to deal with the winged things that we dealt with before with the light, or do we want to deal with the dragon, or do we want to deal with the storm?
Are you fucking kidding me right now?
I'm not fucking kidding you right now.
Oh, come on. I'm not.
I'm saying storm, because if we go back down south, we are going to pass right back where that dragon was, and we could accidentally run right back into it. And I feel like we need to go maybe towards Darien, where he disappeared, because maybe we could run into him and warn him about the dragon.
Maybe he's the reason why this thing is. Maybe he got eaten.
Wait, are you blaming him, or are you calling him a victim? What are you doing?
Oh no!
Okay,
I'm
let's just
stuffing
go.
my face with rocks.
Are you? You can't emotionally eat at a time
I'm
like this.
stress eating. Leave me be.
I don't know what that is. I don't eat, and I'm gonna keep going north. Let's just keep going. The storms are our easiest thing to overcome. We can do a storm. We've done it before. It was granted, it was an emotional storm, a storm of memories, but we could still do this.
I need you to make a. You know what? I'll do it for you.
Okay.
I'll just tell you the effects.
Uh-huh.
There's a. Excuse me. A chill that rides down through the air. It creeps up the back of your spine a little bit. You're like some of the leaves, again, the hair underneath, they stand up on end. You understand that something is there, and you can see like a frosty rime covering your body. You are unperturbed by it. You don't necessarily feel frightened, but you are certainly aware that somewhere near you, that thing is waiting for you.
Is there another one? Do you feel that, Morty?
Yeah. I feel it. I feel it hard. Not liking it. I don't want to feel it. Gonna roll Morty real quick. Yeah, something's out there. We're gonna move forward, right? Just say that we're gonna move forward. And yes, he like scampers ahead of you along the shoreline. Geez.
Yes, we're going forward.
All right. So, what's the plan? How far north do we go?
Until we outrun it, until we find Darian, until we get to Dathgloam, until we find the gates, until Barbara joins us, until we get the fuck away from what's happening on the west.
And you're looking at him, right? I'm assuming at this point.
Yeah, as we're like moving forward, but I'm like whisper shouting, so I'm like,
sure. Yeah.
Oh no.
This thing lands.
Oh no.
It starts opening up its mouth, and you can see the long rows of pointed teeth just getting slicked over with ice as it begins to inhale air. We begin with Morty's turn.
Oh, fuck.
Morty's like, oh, fuck this. And he looks right at it. It's, he's going to use Petrifying Gaze. Hold on. Yeah. Let's see what he does. That is going to take 2 actions. This thing is going to have to make a Fortitude save. Let's see if that works. Nope. Come here, you. Fortitude save. What do we got?
It's private.
That's a... oh, it is? Is it private?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, here. I'll show it to you. It rolls
Jesus.
Morty glares at this thing and is like, oh, shit. And all you see is just... Morty fixes on like its body, which seems to be bejeweled by icicles or some kind of like a slick frosty whore that has come over, or it should be a hoary frost, not a frosty whore. That's the Friday night's games.
What Friday night's games, Steve? You can find them on OnlyFans.
His gaze like focused directly on it, not working. This thing is like, oh shit! He takes a step forward in order to close distance. All right, you motherfucker, let's see what you taste like. And his turn is now done. Bramble, you're up, and then it goes.
Your turn next.
Can I use an action to fucking like flip through my brain to just get a basic idea of what the dragon that I read about, what their weaknesses are?
So your lore will pick up on this. You after you see Morty try to stare at this thing, you immediately realize, oh fuck, this is one of those things where it's completely immune to paralysis. Morty cannot help you here.
Okay, all right.
Not only that,
Morty,
but you also know this thing cannot be put to sleep, and cold is not going to help. However, fire is not its friend.
Morty,
yep.
Step back. I think this is my turn to fuck it up. I'm gonna do Blazing Dive.
Oh fuck. All right. Let's see what you got.
Duck, Morty, and I'm gonna bounce up in the air,
shit.
Jump up in the air. Hold on, let me go to my thing.
Okay.
Cast my shit.
Let's see what you got.
Place 10-foot emanation, and I come up to that. Aha!
Holy fuck. Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to land like right behind it.
Alrighty. Let's see here. So it's a basic DC 24 basic reflex. Let's see what it does.
It's private.
Oh shit, that should not be. Well, there's some good news to it. It rolls a 14.
Fuck yes! Fuck yes! All right, hold on. Let me target it so I can place damage. Cool. Fuck yeah! Oh, look at all those dice. 24 points of
holy
fire
shit.
Damage.
Okay, so let me just clarify something here real quick. Behind the scenes, want to make sure I do this correctly. Let me get this. Come on, you.
if it fails its saving throw by 10, does that count as a critical miss?
It does.
Oh, fuck yeah. I want to do double damage.
So it's fire. Weakness comes with a number. That number is the amount of additional damage that it takes. So it has a fire 5 is its weakness. So it's going to take an additional 5 points of damage.
Okay.
So you have here fails by 14. What's your DC? 24?
24, yeah.
Was it 24? It is 24. Oh shit! It was a critical fail. Wow. Alrighty. Yeah. Let's do the double damage and let's see what it has to. Oh my god!
Get fucked.
Okay, I need you to describe the effect.
Yeah. So I'm like, Morty, get down. This is all me. And I'm gonna shoot up in the air. And as I fucking hands at my side, beeline, head first dive right into the ground behind it. And as it explodes, the ground just explodes in like a bunch of fire and rock and stuff, carrying it with it. And I say, get fucked!
This thing is, needless to say, it's none too happy. The fire begins consuming its scales and what have you, and you can see like scorched marks, and even a little bit of pink flesh starts to rise up after all that damage had been done. But are you done with your turn?
Nope, because I have my short sword, and I'm behind it.
Okay.
So I'm gonna hit it with my. Oh well, I had that. Hold on. Now I'm gonna hit it with my short sword. All right. Is it? Wait, where'd it go?
It's there.
I do not see it.
The fire?
I don't see the token.
Oh, okay. Hold on. Let me give. Well, it's pretty much on fire right now, so let's get a little bit of.
Oh, it's weird. I don't see it or Morty.
Hold on for 1 second. I think I know why. One moment. There we are. Hold on. Let me do this. Let me do that and that. There you go.
Oh,
sorry about that.
That's okay. And I'm gonna strike it with the sword, give it a little pokey poke.
Oh, it's a miss. Oh, what kind of miss is that?
It's just a regular miss by 6.
Okay. Alrighty.
That's fine. And man, you're fucking hard to stick. That's it. That went in my turn there.
Okay. All right. Not a problem. This thing, it's trying to do, let's see. Yeah, fuck it. It's going to lash out and just lashing out with 2 of its claws at Morty, and then going to slap you with a tail strike. It's like lashing out directly against you. All right, first I'm going to target both of you, and going to take care of the claw attacks first. So that is 1 and then 2, and this is against Morty and only against Morty. Okay. Wow. Both of those hit, and then the tail strike, which is going to be here, and this is going to be against Bramble.
Cool.
What's your AC?
21.
21. Okay, so and it actually misses by 2 already. Against Morty, the damage is done. 1. That is against Morty here. And the claw rips into Morty's flesh. It's like, son of a bitch! The second one. Oh boy. Holy shit. Does 19 points of damage and 17 points of damage to Morty. Not looking good. He's like, motherfucker! Shit, I thought I just got that leg fixed.
Morty, focus! Claws and teeth! Claws and teeth!
Claws and teeth! Claws and teeth! And he's like, all right, motherfucker, here we go! Morty's leaning in. He's gonna snap at him with his jaws. That is going to be a miss by 2. He's gonna try again with his jaws. That one's gonna be a hit by 3, and fuck it, he's gonna go one more time.
Does he get a bonus for being if it's flanked, or no? Is that a D&D thing only?
No. It's actually flanking lowers the creature's AC. So you brought up a really good point. This is, hold on, where's the flanky flank? Where's the flanked? I think they now call it, let's see, where is the flank? I think they now call it off guard.
Oh.
Yeah, that's right, because it is off guard. All right, then there you go. Alrighty, so its AC is now a 19, which means Morty hit,
Nice.
and Morty missed. Alrighty.
Nice.
Yeah, that was a really good call. That is going to be 11 points of damage to it. Holy shit. Another, let's see, he's going to roll again. That's going to be 17 points of damage to it. He's going to take that, motherfucker. And he rips out, like spits out the first chunk of flesh, goes in for another one right on the creature's arm. Really trying to do some vicious damage to it, rips out some more meat. And unfortunately, let me see here. There's, oh, fuck. When Morty does that, there's a horrendous... Morty cries out as you see like a spray of the creature's blood go all over Morty's face, doing a little bit of damage to him. And you can see his face is now completely covered in like a necrotic mist that is now rising up off of him, slowly dissipating. I was like, son of a bitch! Fucking kill this thing! And he's done.
No fucking problem. And I'm gonna climb up. I'm gonna climb up to like right here. So I'm looking down at it, and I'm gonna say, "Hey, you! Why don't you pick on somebody your own size?" I'm gonna cast Fireball.
Oh my god! All right.
All right, hold on a second. Let me move my character sheet. Place 20-foot burst. Oh, I'm gonna kind of offside. I like kind of gauge where Morty is, and I'm gonna be like, bam, and it's gonna look like I'm totally going off left field here, but I'm actually making sure that I don't hurt him.
Holy shit.
I forgot I took widen and as a
you did. Oh my god. It rolls a 1 on its reflex save.
Oh, I want that double damage again. Hold on.
Roll your damage.
Oh my god. 15.
15 double damage being applied.
Oh my god, my first dragon. Fuck you!
Holy shit!
How many turns was that? 2?
That was it was not much at all. Let's see, where is it?
Bramble can't be stopped.
Yeah.
Bramble's got centipedes killing them their own centipede self, she's got baby dragon roasting in the oven.
As the creature falls, the majority of its flesh already completely scorched and the rest of its body now being consumed by fire, a vicious wind down from the north continues to blow across the area.
Should we head east?
I thought where you needed to go was up north. Ah, son of a...
Are you all right? Here, hold on.
Yeah, what the fuck was that thing?
I don't know. Let me help you. Hold on a second. I'm gonna let me heal him really quick. I'm gonna cast a heal. I got you, buddy. I'm gonna go over. I'm gonna climb down and then go over and give him a little something. 5.
I got. All right, that's not bad. You're looking at him. Those 2 strikes, like, obliterated one whole shoulder. You can see like bone still going out, but with your heal, a little bit of it is starting to come back.
Okay. I know we have to go north, but you're in no position to go through a storm right now. Look at your shoulder.
Yeah, I know. I keep looking at it. I'm not. Yeah, I know. I know.
Should we? I'm gonna look. Does it look like the clouds go all the way? Like, can we circumvent the storm?
It's definitely coming down from the north. They're quite extensive, but it does seem to be concentrated up there.
Okay. Is it actively coming down south, or is it kind of like forming in the north?
So the moonlight is allowing you to see a little bit more than what you might not otherwise during the night. You see a shimmering like cloud, or rather a curtain. It kind of, I mean, it's very faint, but you're picking up on it. It seems to be a massive storm that has some kind of precipitation.
Okay. Morty.
Yep.
We've done storms before.
Yeah, we have. Okay.
But I think we should. It's dark. I think we should rest. Me too, buddy. I'm like eating gravel with him. I've never done this before. Okay. I think we should stay here. Is there like a cave around? Do we have cover? What's this thingy over here?
Caves. I can look for caves. I'll stay here underneath the dead thing. I'll be right back. And he's
I saw something across the river down a ways.
Okay, I'll go look down across the river. He starts making his way down there. Hold on.
Do you see what I'm looking at? What I think is a cave?
Yeah, I see. He goes, all right, I gotta. He crosses across the way and like, let me see. No cave. Rock, very large rock. Like, hey, guess what? There might be something down here. You may want to come down this way.
All right. First, I want to. Do dragons have magical properties on their body, like scales or teeth or claws?
Oh, certainly. There's got to be something that alchemists can use.
Yeah, fuck it. I'll grab myself one of each.
You're like, what the hell are you doing?
I'm doing something weird. I don't know. I've never done this before. I don't even know an alchemist, but maybe there's one around here.
It's gonna take you about 10 minutes.
Yeah, just hang tight. I got this. And as I'm like trying, like, come on, I'm trying to like dig my knife underneath this like impenetrable dragon scales. I'm looking at the storm and I'm like, let's go.
Meanwhile, Morty carefully moves up to the mouth of the cave. Like, all right, let me see. And he like, all you begin hearing is hold on. Let me see if I can do this. Well, never mind. You hear his voice. Yeah, I think I got this. And then there's a slight echo.
Okay, make a fire. It's gonna be fine.
I don't make fires.
Okay, so I'll walk you through it. You gotta hold on. I almost got the scale. Okay.
He comes back out over by the river and stands up on the rock. Oh, where the hell? Get down here!
I just want to grab this. It'll probably take me about maybe 8 more minutes.
Oh my god! All right, hold on. Let me just see what I can do. I'll go back into the cave and. All right, fine.
I'm gonna. So when I am able to grab a tooth, a claw, and a scale, I will cross the river and go down to the cave.
Give me a medicine check.
Oh, okay.
What'd you roll?
Well, I rolled a 1 for a 13.
The claw's not coming out.
Do I break my dagger again? Is another fucking dagger gone?
No, the dagger's fine. Yeah, it's fine.
Okay.
What do you do? You're not getting much of anything, unfortunately. You've never done this before.
All right, so when I go into the cave, I'm gonna like stuff the items in the bag and be like, yeah, that was I got myself some good stuff there. It was it gave me a hell of a time, but I was able I didn't get anything.
What the hell?
I tried my best.
Oh, great.
I thought I would look so fucking cool coming in here with a claw and a scale and a tooth, but
Yeah. Well, that didn't work out well for you. All right.
oh, now I'm back.
What?
I was gone. I couldn't see or hear you for a second. I kind of glitched out.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah.
Dissociated. I was thinking about how cool it would have been to bring back some dragon parts, but I didn't get anything.
All right. Well, what's the plan? What are we doing now?
We're making a fire, and we're staying here.
Inside the cave.
Yes.
Audience. May I please have a percentile check? Exclamation point D percentile or D100. No spaces anywhere. All right.
Pop bitchin'.
You end up starting a fire. I'm hoping I personally, as a GM, want to see a 1. It's a 9.
That's fucking close as shit.
Yeah. Thank you, Crazy.
That is real close.
Okay. That's fine. That's fine. So, everything's gonna be fine. You end up making a fire.
And then the mother dragon comes out.
Well, you are hearing something up in the sky.
Oh, fuck. Alright, I'm gonna like... Yeah, fuck. Okay, this is a bad idea. Fire's out. I'm gonna stamp the fire out.
Okay. There's... You look on the sides of the cave, and you can see the wind itself creeping in the form of crystalline ice. Just on the mouth. You hear the crackling of it.
Morty?
Yeah, I'm right here. Oh, shit. You can see more now up on the ceiling as like crystals are forming rapidly.
I don't have any more fire spells.
Yeah. Can we light a fire real quick? Real quick. Was there anything at all? Oh,
I don't want it to see where we are.
Okay, that's a good point. That's a real good point. Maybe it's just fine. Okay. He starts slinking back into the shadows of it. And you can hear a from somewhere nearby. What the hell? More and more ice begin to form until finally it gets in by about 5 feet or so. Then you hear a flap directly above. And as that begins to disappear, the frost begins to dissipate just a little bit.
Mortimer?
Yep.
I fucking hate Geopalon. I hate it.
There's no reason why a white dragon should be in this area. They don't like coming, unless it's hunting. But this far down?
What I want to know is there should be no reason why a white dragon would be this far down. Maybe for hunting, but...
I don't know. Maybe it just passed by. Maybe it's looking for its kid. Maybe... I don't know. Maybe it's looking for its kid? Oh.
The one we just killed?
I mean... Maybe?
Do you hear it still?
Yeah, I hear something out there. I don't know what. You get the impression that something heavy just landed on the ground nearby somewhere. The wind whistling over the mouth of the cave, however, is obscuring most of the sound outside. But this wind is horrific. What do we do?
We stay really fucking quiet.
Yeah. All right, that's fine. Somewhere out there, probably right up where the child's body is, you hear a roar. It sounds like a mother lamenting over the death of its child.
Ugh. That's definitely the mom.
Rocks fall down from the ceiling a little bit down onto the ground, some of it bouncing over your shoulders. I'm not saying anything, I'm not saying anything, I'm not saying anything. Directly above, you can hear it. What are we doing? What are we doing?
Is there a tunnel behind us?
It doesn't go in by much. The depth of this is maybe 10 feet or so. It seems to be more a cave caused by erosion of the water just coming in, sloshing up against it than anything. Oh, shit. Maybe it'll leave. Maybe it'll just leave. What? He's tense. You can see his talons digging into like the silt. Oh shit! What are we doing?
I don't know. We're staying put.
There is a blast of like a misty breath that comes out over the area, and you immediately see the water go completely freeze in place before it breaks off and starts floating back downstream, and then sound of a heavy step directly above you, moving a little bit further up to the north, and with it, the skies crack open in thunder. What are we doing? You remain still. Give me a perception check.
Yeah.
Give me a perception check.
Oh, not 24, 34.
You don't smell the ammonia, but it comes with the smell of petrichor. You have with it also, Morty has a distinct smell. You pick up on a reminiscence or distant relationship to that as well. It's a slight leathery, slight musky odor. What are we doing?
Morty has that.
He points up at the wall, and you see the crystals reforming again. And this time it's on the northern side of the wall. And
Wait, really clarifying though, Morty has that same smell?
He does. But it's like a distant relation to it. It's similar.
Can they smell him? I'm gonna very carefully, quietly try to like scoop up some dirt and cover him up with it to see if it'll cover up the smell.
He's 13 feet long.
Yeah, I could start from the front, work my way back.
Okay. Give me... Oh boy. Like, what are you doing? What are you doing?
Shh. Just shut the fuck up.
What the fuck are you doing?
I'm getting rid of the smell.
What smell? It smells worse than I do.
Maybe it could smell you.
What? Give me a... Oh, boy. Oh, man. Hold on. Give me a crafting check.
Oh, boy. That's an 8.
It's just not sticking to him.
All right.
Now, the frost has already started picking up on the northern side, on the northern wall of the cave. And then footsteps directly above. And you can see the frost now moving above north and then over onto the south. It's just it's building up on top of it.
There is literally nothing save dig ourselves out on the other side that I feel that Bramble feels comfortable doing besides being quiet and hiding.
Well, are you on the north side or south side of the entrance?
Oh, we're already in, like we're back.
I understand that. I know that you're in. I'm asking, are you on the north or the south? For example, let me pull this up and I'll show you. Whoop, let me come in here. Where are you?
I'm literally right there.
Okay, so this placement is okay for you?
Oh. So what do you mean? Because you said you'd show me. What do you mean by north or south?
So, this is, okay. This is the north side, right here. This is the south side. Are you okay with the placement of your character?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, alright, cool. Alright, how much longer are we gonna wait? What are we doing?
Well, if we go out there, there's a storm and a dragon.
Yep.
An
yes, there is.
an angry mother dragon.
Yep.
So we're gonna stay in here.
Give me, please. I need a will save from the two of you.
$20.
And he got a 20. Oh, hold on. And he got a 29. Whew. There's a presence that comes. You can see already the ice beginning to form on your limbs. It's in the air, and with every breath that you take, you see it's like breathing in the middle of a blizzard. There is a little bit of snow that's coming down or frost that's in the area. Wherever this thing is, it hasn't yet moved. You are frightened too.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Morty is as well. You have, it's deep, you are gripped by fear. You're seriously struggling just to control your nerves. So any of your checks and DCs are going to be reduced by 2.
Yeah. We're not leaving. I don't have fire spells.
I can't move. I can't fucking move. I don't know
Good,
what
because
the
we're
fuck
not fucking leaving. Okay? We're not leaving. Don't even think about it. We can't leave. We're not leaving.
We're not leaving. I know. We are definitely not going to leave. Everything seems to calm down just for a moment, even though you can still see the frost there, but you don't know where it is. May I please have a perception check?
Mm-hmm. 26.
Okay. There's a moment where there's like a pebble drops from the roof of the mouth of the cave, and there's a crumble of stone, and as it begins to fall, you can see like already it just turns to ice as it falls, and it drops down in the mouth of the cave. What the fuck is that? Oh, shit. He keeps his trap shut, and then he starts off with a slow mist that rolls down in front of the cave mouth. And within, a shape looms down.
No.
That's where we pick up for next week.
No.